Hey Alexa, how are we doing today?
I'm doing great.
You ready to learn trombone?
Yes.
Alright, let's get up and do some breathing exercises for it first.
Alright.
Alright, so the first breathing exercise I'm going to show you, I actually learned it when I was back in college. It has to do with the bow and arrow. So the way you're going to want to see it, it's going to be like this. So you're cocking the arrow back, right? With the string. And you're basically doing like a... That's your breathing. And then your release is a... So try that one, ready? Alright, so it's like a... Ready? Come on.
Alright.
Alright, that's enough of that. So the second breathing exercise, what it's going to be is, it's like throwing a dart. So imagine yourself at, you can't imagine yourself at a bar, so imagine yourself at like a kid's party.
Alright.
With some like juice as like the drinks or something, I don't know. So the way you're going to want to do it is, you're going to be, so let's face this right here, this cow, right? That's the chalkboard, right? Or the dartboard. So what we're going to want to do is we're going to act like we are throwing a dart at it. So it's going to be the same thing, so you're cocking it back and throwing it. So it's like, so try that with me, ready? And one more time. Alright, good job. Alright, let's take a seat. Alright, Alexa, so what we're going to do is we're going to put this together. First, I'm going to do it, and then I want you to do it. How's that sound?
That sounds good.
Alright. So first, we're going to take the actual instrument itself, right? And notice right here that there's something missing, like something should be here, right? That's where the slide comes in. You're going to take the slide, and you're going to put it right here, exactly like this, right? Just push it in, and all you got to do is just screw this, just like, you got to do it like this. Turn to your left. That's going to do it for you, right? And then when you're done, make sure that it's on correctly, which it is. It should be like this. It's almost like an L shape it forms right here. It's almost like an L shape, right? And then you're going to want to take your mouthpiece, this guy right here, and then you're going to want to put it right into here and just twist a little bit. It doesn't even have to be that hard. And note that you don't have to make these too tight, so make it tight enough where they don't move around or anything. And voila, there it is. Alright, Alexa, I want you to do this now.
Alright. Let me take this. I'm gonna grab this part.
So far, so good.
Make sure that this part's right here. Take this. Slide it up.
Yep. Remember the one thing I told you, what should this look like?
What?
What
Let's
should-
get L shape.
An L shape, alright.
Make sure it's secure.
Uh-huh.
I'm gonna take this part, put it in, and then twist it, but not too tight, and make sure
That
it's
looks about good to me.
secure, and it doesn't come off. There we
Alright.
go.
There you go. Alright, good job. Alright, let's put it down real quick. Alright, Alexa, I'm going to teach you some posture now.
Alright.
Alright, so the first thing we're going to want to do is, this trombone doesn't even exist at the moment. Don't even worry about it. Trombone is non-existent. We're going to want to stand tall and proud like a soldier. So have your shoulders up, your chest and body just straight. You don't want to be slung forward, back, right? You just want to be all nice. And you don't want to be super stiff too. So actually let's just loosen ourselves out a little bit, right? Loosen up the joints and then get back in that position. Okay. And now what we're going to want to do is we're going to want to pull up the trombone like this, like a rocket launcher in the Army, right? And you don't want to be at an angle like this, like too far up or too far down. You want to just at a little angle where it's a little bit down. Obviously it'll vary per person, but yeah, like that. And most importantly, remember your hand also looks like this. You kind of want it in like a, looks like a rock symbol, kind of like this, and you're kind of looping it around. So you'll have your thumb looped around right here, pinky looped around right here, and kind of like this. That'll also vary depending on the person. Everyone doesn't have like bigger hands. Some people might have smaller hands too. So you adjust it how you feel, but that's a pretty good position. And after that, you're just going to want to lift it up, and you can play. And it doesn't have to sound good or anything like that. So, all right. So let me see you do it.
All right. So first, I gotta position myself in a old-fashioned way. like this. Gotta loosen myself up. I'm gonna take this. I'm gonna have to position my hand like this.
Yep, that looks good.
And like here.
Yep.
Make sure it's. Like
And
this.
you don't want it too far down, so kind of having like a. That's fine too. Make sure you're also comfortable. You don't want it too far up. You don't want it too far down. You just want kind of like the right spot, like right there. Make sure you're comfortable too. And yeah, that looks good. Alright, so now I'm going to teach you how to put your mouth on the mouthpiece. Alright? Okay, let me put this down for a second. I'll put it right here. Okay, so the gist of it is, this is pretty simple. You're going to want to have like an M mouth shape kind of. Think of it kind of like blowing out a candle. You know how you blow out a candle? Right? Yeah. So what we're going to want to do is, and you kind of want like a tightness too, like around there when you're blowing in those. So it's like, try that. Alright. Alright, so, and then you use the mouthpiece likewise. So it's like, and there's a tightness down here too. Can you see the tightness? And it's almost like an M.
Mm-hmm.
Alright. And basically what that does is it makes it that your pitch and like the sound you're trying to produce, it comes out a lot better. It doesn't sound like a Alright, so now I'm going to teach the positions. This is the fun part. So first position, B flat, is right here. It's basically where you're holding it, right? Your sixth position is C, and it's right here. And keep in mind that these vary depending on the person. Some people don't have longer arms and such, so some people can't reach exactly there. But it's best, you know, reach as much of it as you can. So that's your C around there. Then fourth position around right here is your D. Third position right here, a little bit behind the bell, is going to be your E flat. Then it goes to your F, you're right back in first position. Then your G is going to be around right here-ish, that's your fifth. And then going to your A is going to be around right here. It's sort of in the middle of the first position and the third position. That's like around right here-ish. And yeah, those are your positions. Alright, so now I want you to show me the positions. You can ask questions too, if I was going too quick, whatever, that's alright. Always remember to unlock this piece right here, but never let go with your left hand. If you do that, pay attention because it'll end up slipping and it can fall to the floor or such, alright?
Alright.
So let me unlock that first, and all you do is that. So here you go. Alright, so unlock that. And you'll turn that this way. You pull it this way. There you go. There you go. Alright, now show me the first position.
First position is right up here.
Yep.
And
Alright, now show me your sixth position, your C.
You down.
So you gotta go a little bit lower. So it's around right here. I know it's a lot. Yeah, so it's alright if your arms aren't as big, that's fine. Alright, so then show me your fourth position, your D.
It's right here.
A little bit back a little bit more. Right there, just about. Yeah, that's fine. Show me your third, your E.
Right here.
A little bit back a little bit more, I would say. There you go, that's good. Now show me your F.
F is back up here.
Yep, back in the first position. Now show me your G, your fifth position.
My fifth is right about.
A little bit. So it's almost like in the middle of the sixth and fourth, but a little bit before a little bit after the fourth. There you go, that looks good. Now show me your second position, which is going to be your A.
My A is.
Your second, so keep going. There you go, that looks good. And that's always going to be in the middle of your third and your first position. Always around the middle. Yeah, that looks good, Alexa. So what I'm going to have you do now is I want you to play a B, which is in your first position. And, which one do you play B, to be honest with you? Hold up. Alright. Alright, so now I just want you to play B, which is in first position. This will be your first note. Everyone practically learns with this note. So 1 second. Here's your reference right here. Bring it up. You're almost there. Bring it up. you hit the note, which is good. You hit your first note, the B note, and yeah, that concludes our lesson for today. Just practice those, and I'll see you next week. All right?
Alright,
All
thank you.